What's up, everybody? It is True Sage, and yes, it is still pronounced True Sage. Today's video, a little spicy, ain't it? Why Naruto versus Luffy isn't close. Now, you know me, I'm just a Naruto fan. This has been a question that's been asked for eons. It's time to finally realize, is Naruto versus Luffy even a battle to begin with? If you ask me, I personally think Naruto will probably win. I think Naruto possibly scales higher. I think he's physically stronger. And I also think he's a little bit more intelligent when it comes down to combat than Luffy. At the same time, Barrio Mode could shave his life away, and Luffy already doesn't have that much life to begin with him constantly changing gears. At the same time, Luffy has way more abilities and hacks. It made his agility be way faster than Naruto. Hey, wish no big at this time. Hit the subscribe button, and after that, we can get straight into the video.
You know what time it is. This topic is genuinely so lame and boring, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I think I'm pretty charismatic, so I'm just gonna lay down all the scaling and the best interpretations for said scaling. And
I have a pretty strong feeling that Luffy's probably gonna win this, because not even just because of the power scaling, but isn't this a One Piece channel?
To the best conclusion for this debate. Just wanted to say as well, if you think Luffy or Naruto are either just not even planet level and are mountain busters at best, or you think as far as Naruto and Luffy can just blow up universes or are 4D, I highly recommend a gym membership and a bar of soap. Now, with that out of the way, let's discuss these two goats and where they stack in comparison to one another. Oh yeah, I forgot. And my goat Toaster's here with me. You can subscribe to him. I guess. I mean, like, he kind of smells that. The last time I did scaling regarding Naruto and One Piece, I talked about Naruto first, so I'll just start off with Luffy. As I've said time and time again in previous videos, the best highball you can give Luffy is planet to star level if we take the Whitebeard feat at face value. For this video in particular, we are giving Luffy the benefit of the doubt and saying he scales to Kaido, who isn't far off from Whitebeard, so he should be in that star level range, as some calculations have the One Piece planet larger than a star. Again, these arguments are shaky,
One Piece
but
planet
just
larger
to
than a
show
star.
why this is a mismatch, I am giving Luffy the benefit of the doubt, so please do not cry in my comments, bro. Like,
I got you. My bad.
But I just had
you got a gangster. My bad.
As for speed, well, he's easily reaching light speed and many times over that, since characters in pre-time skip are already arguably light speed. And with Luffy having gear multipliers along with power cliffing the majority of the verse after Whole Cake and Wano, Luffy even in his base form should be well into light speed. As for hack/abilities, I mean, Luffy has ways of ignoring conventional durability through the use of advanced armament and conquerors, with conquerors potentially working on a spiritual level. Now, he's not going to be on some Mahito shit and grabbing people's souls, but at least on a small scale, Luffy can hit spirits, as conquerors is just the embodiment of your spirit. This may be consistent as well, since Asura attacks with one spirit, and we know Zoro utilized it in Wano, and it was implied that he tapped into advanced conquerors. Again, bro can't transmute a soul, but he has some type of way to attack things like ghosts and stands. As for the other
I'm listening.
He can see into the future, and with Gear 5 has very limited Toon Force, being able to essentially bully opponents on his level with versatility. He could turn the ground to rubber, grab lightning bolts, poke through people's eyes, and etc. It's safe to say Gear 5 is pretty broken, but how does it stack up against Naruto?
Now, before we talk about Naruto in his prime, it should be established that even before Naruto actually got Baryon mode, Naruto by the end of Shippuden was a fucking beast. Kurama alone was stated that he could just turn the world to ash, which Madara not only beats on his own, but then goes on to absorb the other 8 Biju, becoming the 10th.
I do remember that statement.
Base 6 Paz Naruto just comes in and fucking bullies him, so yeah. Then Madara gets another Rinnegan, gets hoed by Plot, and then an even stronger being who can also create a truth-seeking orb so strong that it can actually destroy the planet. Naruto then fights and damages Kaguya, holds back on an amped Sasuke who was already fighting Kaguya, draws with him, and then somehow gets even stronger by the time he'd become Hokage. He's actually able to box and press a Momoshiki who was absorbing chakra from Kaguya's dimensions, which we know at the very least contains stars in it along with celestial bodies. This is a Naruto who with barely any chakra, mind you, so not only is he nerfed, but this isn't even him at his peak, that being Baryon mode, putting a fully powered Naruto easily in that star to maybe even solar system levels of power. As for speed, well, we have a bunch of characters who base Naruto would massively upscale from who are light speed or have light speed attacks, like Haku, Darui, Itachi, and you know, let's just keep going.
Let's slow down a bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to attack my own. I don't mean to do no friendly fire. You hear me? But like the Haku speed scaling is a little bit weird, because like if they're gonna say Haku is light speed, then that upscales so many things past that. Because if you're gonna say Haku's light speed, then Jesus, what are you scared of like the Raikage then? Let's continue.
Naruto, even before his crazy amps within the War Arc, should be easily in this tier of speed, and with amps as small as the One-Tailed Cloak being at least a 10 times boost. Obviously, things like KCM, 6-Pass Sage Mode, and Baryon Mode would put his speed easily in the massively faster than light range.
As for abilities, while Naruto has crazy regen, can attack people's souls, and withstand soul-based attacks with Truth-Seeking Orbs and 6-Pass Sage Mode, has access to all basic chakra natures along with things like Magma and Magnet Release, can clone himself thousands of times over, can shoot shurikens that cause internal damage. On top of this, he has extended range with his punches, along with being able to predict and anticipate moves with Frog Kata, which, mind you, gives people with Rinnegan trouble, which is just an evolved Sharingan, which already alone gives you precognition. And now, let's talk about the contentious points. But, I learned. Luffy has Toon Force. He can play basketball with Naruto's Biju Bombs. For starters, Luffy simply is not strong enough to utilize his Toon Force like how he did with Kaido against Naruto due to how much stronger Naruto is. And even Kaido himself could contest with these abilities and could essentially negate it with Haki, which at its core is just what Chakra and Ki are. Naruto simply would just have enough power to counteract these abilities and not be too effective.
Luffy wins via Speed Blitz Durineg. The main argument for Luffy I always hear is Speed Blitz and Durineg, which is just not really true. Both of them, in our opinion, have relative speed, with both characters easily being MFTL+, and even if we say Luffy is a bit faster, why would his Durineg work anyway? Naruto has dealt with things like Truth-Seeking Orbs, which would be more effective than any advanced Airmen or Conkers, and we actually see him just fucking kick the Truth-Seeking Orb, so it's
He did do that. He did get them
over.
over.
Two abilities do is get through defenses and can harm Naruto, but that doesn't even work as Naruto has regeneration helping him, and it's not even going to be fatiguing him like Gear 5 did. And also, side note, Future Sight doesn't really work as Naruto has fought people with pretty much the exact same ability.
Wait. Are we using Baryon mode? Okay, I'm just gonna assume that it's talking about 6-Path Naruto versus Gear 5. Not even Baryon mode, but as you continue.
There's a time limit. This is the biggest piece of copium I've seen, bro. Are we really gonna act like Luffy's Gear 5 goes on forever like Super Saiyan Grade 4? Are we really gonna say Luffy's win con is through stamina, which Luffy himself already has bad stamina?
That is true. Luffy does have a time limit.
If you're gonna try and push an agenda, let's do it a little better. Like, come on now.
That is true.
Naruto's most consistent scaling is higher than Luffy's absolute best scaling, along with him having better hacks and more ways to kill him than Luffy does. We need to stop thinking Gear 5 is reaching a new tier of power. This is not Ultra Instinct. The only thing that changes this matchup is Luffy prolongs his life a few more seconds and looking like a Looney Tunes character before getting turned into sushi from a Rasen Shuriken.
Oh no!
Slaps Luffy. Stay mad, and I swear to God, if you guys try and switch up in the comments from One Piece Tard to Naruto Tard, I'm gonna lose it.
Believe it, bitch.
What? I mean, yeah. I feel like a very common trend with Gear 5 is there's some people who treat Gear 5 like it's just like super boosting power. Like it just gives Luffy the ability to compete with just people he's never been before. Some people just treat Gear 5 as really what it is, just one more gear from Gear 4. To be fair, I do think it would be a pretty interesting matchup because I do think Luffy's durability in Gear 5 would give Baryon Mode Naruto some trouble. He has a great point. As much as a time limit that Baryon Mode Naruto has, Luffy literally almost melted. Hey, once again, you said it, not me. If you guys like this video, hit the subscribe button. This helps me, but it helps you too. YCC content similar to this one. If you guys did subscribe to me, I appreciate it a lot. If you guys didn't, we'll part ways. Either way I go, I'm out here. Y'all keep it easy. And I'm gone. Peace.
That's all it is, man. Leap of faith.